Shreddy McDreddy. Where are you going? She ditched me.
2, 1.
What up, crew? Hey, Austin and Sarah coming at you. We've got a new training cycle focusing on tenacity. I'm honestly a little afraid about this one.
We feel very different when we call this one.
I mean, it's a good thing. I'm afraid, but I'm ready to see what I'm made of, right? I'm ready to dig deep and...
Why do you think this is one that you're afraid of?
I don't know. I think just some of the tests that we decided to do were maybe a little bit out of my wheelhouse, things that I haven't necessarily trained a lot of. And so for me, there's a lot of unknown. And so with a lot of unknown, and it comes down to like, okay, how am I going to perform? Am I going to perform well or whatnot? What are those sessions going to ask of me? I already know, right? So I'm going to have to go to kind of a dark place. But I think that's where the growth happens, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't happen when it's easy or when you know you can do it, but when you have to give a little bit more than you're maybe willing to or you thought you had to going into the workout, that's where we grow, that's where we change. And granted, that's what we're focusing on here with fitness, but I mean, you can translate that into anything in life, you know? So.
Would you say in the same way that like the idea of resiliency and tenacity is something that you're still working on, like relative to other areas of your life or other qualities of discipline?
I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of tenacious. And I feel like I know how to work hard, and I feel like I know kind of how to dig deep. And maybe that's why I'm scared, because I know what it takes and I know what it feels like.
Yeah.
So it's like, am I willing to go to that place again? Or am I going to just,
Like knowing you have the capacity for that, but it means that it demands a lot of you.
Totally, yeah. And if I want to change, I know I need to go to that place. If I want to change to be a better dad, a better husband, a better brother, it's going to force me to go to a place that I'm not comfortable with. And do hard things, but there's so much to gain from that. So I am scared, but I am really looking forward to these next 7 weeks of training. So what do we have in store today? Or actually for this week?
Yeah, so our 3 baseline tests for this, guys, is starting off with an 8,000 meter row. The second test is going to be a 1,000 meter sled push. Kind of relative to your body weight, but that one's really going to take some wisdom on your part of how to appropriately approach that for you. And then the last one is going to be 10 minutes of assault bike for max calories. So they're all fairly and relatively long efforts, which gives you the ability to practice and learn the idea of being resilient, of having a sustained strength of will, right? Not necessarily this like fluctuation, but being able to maintain a level sense of momentum through the effort of the difficult thing that you do. I think it can be easy for us to like power into something and then pull back, and then power into something and then sit back for a little bit. But this is really going to teach you a matter of consistency. I know the question has kind of been, oh my gosh, like if this is our baselines, how are we testing this? Our tests will look, or not tests, our training. Our training will look very different from the tests themselves, but still lend themselves to make you being more resilient. We'll do a good bit of interval training, we'll do a good bit of structural training, and really focusing on good nasal breathing, right? Because when you can keep your body in a more parasympathetic, calm state, you can kind of find that more steady stream of momentum versus those kind of waxes and wanes of your energy. So yeah, we're really excited to walk through this with you guys, to go through those baselines, to go through the training and the retesting in 7 weeks and learn about ourselves in the process. You're gonna have a long time on the road, you're gonna have a long time pushing the sled, you're gonna have a long time on the bike. So the idea is that it gives you opportunity to think not just this sucks, but what is this teaching me about life? When you're on the sled, rather than getting frustrated about the tar that you're gonna encounter or the bumps, or if you're somewhere else, maybe you've got hills and ups and downs, but knowing that the frustration is gonna come, knowing that getting tired is going to come, and be able to make character decisions and life decisions based on that. Personally, I have made some very big life decisions over a very long sled push, so I'm excited to hear if any of you guys have a similar experience.
And while you were talking too, Sarah, it sort of what came to my mind was understanding or maybe restructuring your why. Like why are you doing this? Why do we show up every day? What's the why? You know, so when things are hard, you're not quite sure if you can push through. You're not quite sure you've got what it takes. What's your why? Like, why did you show up today? Why did you make the decisions you did in your daily life, whatever that might be, at the job site, with the kids, with the wife, with relationships? So I don't know. Just when you were chatting, I was like, man, I wonder what I'm gonna really try to think about when it gets hard, because it's going to. Is really focusing on your why. Why are you doing it? Why are you here? What's your job? What's your role? What do you want to get accomplished? Like, what is that why? So, anyways, that was my 2 cents. But we're super looking forward to it. Super looking to see how you guys kind of take hold of these next 7 weeks, and I don't know, it's going to be exciting. So,
all right, good luck this week, guys, and we're looking forward to it.
Yep. Stay tuned. Peace.